Hey fellow Trek Chatters, I'm Pit Trekkie, and welcome to another episode of Pittsburgh's Trek Chat. So for today's episode, actually this is going to be a very short episode, more like a brief, if anything. Something that I've been thinking about for a couple of months now, that I've kind of been wanting to talk about, and it's finally been confirmed. So, as we know, it's July. Today's July 3rd as I'm recording this video, and obviously this year's Star Trek Hallmark keepsake ornaments are going to be coming out very, very soon, if they haven't already. I did see an early display of them at one of my local malls called Westmoreland Mall, where I actually got to see the Boimler and Mariner ornaments that are going to be offered in July. Everything else is going to be released in October of this year. But this year's ornament, the ship ornament, the main ornament, is going to be the Titan A. And I kind of said to myself, when I did a video on this a couple months ago, and I said to myself, why would they release the Titan A? Why wouldn't they make it the Enterprise G so everybody can add that to their Enterprise collection, which has really grown in the last couple years? Most recently within the last year with the Enterprise B from Star Trek Generations being released. Well, there were rumors online that the Enterprise G was going to be released, but it was only going to be a Comicon exclusive this year. So it's officially been confirmed. I read a story on Trek Core, a wonderful website by the way, but I went to Trek Core, and basically they said that the Enterprise G is going to be released as a Hallmark exclusive ornament, but only at San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con. It says here, according to the article, that the ornament will actually debut at San Diego Comic-Con, which is July 24th through 27th of this year, and it'll be $35, and if you are going to San Diego Comic-Con, it'll be at booth number 3348. It then will be available at New York Comic-Con October 9th through the 12th for $35 as well, and it'll be at booth number 3235. So this is the disappointing part, and it really is kind of got me a little hot under the collar with this story. So they're only going to be releasing, Hallmark is only going to be releasing 3,000 units, 3,000 Enterprise G ornaments, and they're going to be split between the two conventions. So what does that mean statistically? 1,500 Enterprise G ornaments at San Diego Comic-Con, 1,500 Enterprise G ornaments at New York Comic-Con. Pit Trekkie, why are you pissed about this information? Well, let's think about this. Why the hell didn't they do this in reverse? You finally got a pretty consistent Enterprise ornament lineup, starting all the way back from the original Enterprise, going back to 1991, and the re-release, I believe it was in, 2006, I think it was. And then you've got the Shuttlecraft, the Galileo, the Enterprise D, you got all the ornaments going back to the Enterprises. We got all the original Enterprises. Hell, we even got the damn Abomination Prize, the Strange New Worlds Enterprise that they say is canon. But we have that ornament as well. We get the Enterprise B and the Enterprise C in the last couple of years. So now everybody's ornaments are caught up from the original Enterprise to the Enterprise E. Then we finally, here's this is a perfect opportunity to get the Enterprise G released. And instead of having the Enterprise G be the ornament that everybody can go and get at their local Hallmark, and the Titan A being the exclusive at the Comic-Cons, now everybody gets the Titan, and they're going to scramble if they're lucky to get an Enterprise G ornament. You know, 3,000 of them are going to be made. That's some bullshit right there to me. And yes, I am ranting about this because I'm pissed about it as a fan. You know, this would be a nice, wonderful addition to the Enterprise ornaments that all fans can now get. Now it's going to be limited to select people that get to go to these expensive Comic-Cons, and you know, unless you go and you know somebody and says, hey, can you pick up an Enterprise G for me for $35? You know what I mean? So and they're going to be snatched up real quick, and then you'll start seeing them on eBay and stuff for like $100, $200 a clip. You know, so that really bothers me. I think really Hallmark really dropped the ball with this one. Unless, you know, CBS or somebody has something to do with it, I don't know. But I'm holding Hallmark to the fire on this one until I have other news. But I don't see why the Enterprise G wasn't the main ornament this year. instead of the Titan A. It just doesn't make sense to me. Well, what do you guys think? I mean, wouldn't you love to have the Enterprise G added to your Enterprise ornament collection you've been collecting for 30-some years? I know I sure as hell would, and I'm guaranteeing within the next couple years they'll probably release the Enterprise F. It would make logical sense if they don't even do it next year. So it's just a bad decision I think, on Hallmark's part. So please let me know what your thoughts are about us regular folk as fans getting the Titan A for our Star Trek ornament this year, while the ones lucky enough to go to San Diego and New York Comicons can also get the Enterprise G out of their collection. Please comment down below and let me know what you think about this story. I will definitely get back to you on this. You can follow the show. If you want to follow any previous episodes, you can go to youtube.com, type in Pittsburgh's Trek Chat in a search engine. It'll take you directly to my channel. You can follow the show on Facebook, facebook.com/Pittsburgh's Trek Chat. You can also follow the show on X at PGH Trek Chat. Thank you for joining me for my rant. Happy 4th of July to all of my Trekkie fans out there. And as always, may yous live long and prosper.